Konnichiwa, bitches. As I eat, I'm like, I play some city skylines. What did a brother cook for dinner? Last time I told y'all I was exercising. Did our jumping jack, like on the love handles. It's dinner time. Lunch, dinner. Next time I eat probably will be after I'm done doing everything for the day. Hamburger helper with some garlic bread and some jerk chicken. We had some jerk chicken left over. I had some bread. I'm like, I can eat garlic bread. You know how it goes. Do that. Do a party the other day. Some jerk chicken. Oops. My brother can make some garlic bread. And boom. That's dinner. Lunch and dinner. Got a nice small bowl. Nothing too extravagant. That's why I need a woman that's into taking care of her body. Cause I'm what you call a brother that likes to eat. Can't be having you getting fat, baby. So, I was looking for a Band-Aid, and I came across my old fucking 5th grade class photo. And 1, 2, this is the power of social media. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know her name on there. 8, 9, 10. 10 people in our class I still keep up with on social media. Fifth grade. My very first best friend, kindergarten. She on that picture. Like, I had to send everybody, keep up with the images. Look, motherfuckers. Look at what I found. My first crush. Well, not my first crush. But my crush. Me and her still friends. She actually, by the time we graduated, became my girlfriend. That's sometimes I look back at my life and I'm like, I dated my crush. How many people date their crush? Not a lot of people dated my crush. I fucked it up though. Ever seen Boy Meets World? She fucked it up. fuck it. I ain't saying I ain't taking blame for that. She fucked it up. But yeah, she was my Topanga. Beautiful, smart, fucking amazingly gorgeous. Like, oh my lord. Her sisters, her mama, her sister, her mama, all fucking gorgeous. She ended up my girlfriend, right? And here's what fucked it up. She asked me one day, we were on the phone, and she like, you want to date Alicia? Because her best friend name was Alicia. That's how crazy we fucking were. Look, my best friend was named Brandon. I'm Brandon. Her best friend name is Alicia. Her name is Alicia. Get what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking nuts. And she was like, no, you want Alicia to be your girlfriend? Like, your friend Alicia Davis? She's like, yeah. Now I can have two girlfriends? I never thought I could have two girlfriends. I'm like, no, everything in me like, don't do it, it's a trap. But, I'm not sure. Why the fuck not? Like, wrong answer, bitch. Oh, I fell for the okie doke. And that's how she ended up not being my girlfriend. You know? Like, shit, why the fuck would you ask me that? The fuck make you think I would have said no to two girlfriends? Jackass. I didn't want nobody but her, to be all honest. I take it back. Wait. Yep. There was one other girl that had my attention. And that's actually the girl I proposed to. She was the only other woman that had my attention. But enough of that. Bitches trick. Oh, but yeah, that shit was nuts. Actually, no. Yeah, I keep you there. No. Come over here. What the hell? This is relocating. I was looking for move. Shit was nuts. But she fucked it up. Asked me if I want to date your friend. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you set me up for that L? She didn't know how to break up with me. Like, he's such a nice guy. Right. Set me up for that L. How could you? You know I'm a dumbass. In comparison, she was number 1, I was number 2 in our class, respectively. She graduated valedictorian. I was salutatorian, whatever you call it. I was the first fucking runner-up. Always a pretty damn girl. Setting me up for the okie doke. But yeah. Oh, shit. But yeah, that's my boo. Wrong way. Anyway, I got the pictures. I sent them all the pictures. Because even though she don't respond to me much, I still be. There it goes. There it goes. No, she's like, he just can't leave me alone. Maybe not, bitch. Remember, I love you. I always will. Don't tell her I said the B word. Alright, now back to what we were doing in schools. Education. Got a university. Give me the high school. Give me the elementary school. Give me elementary school. Give me high school. Give me university. Schools are always on one street. Because that's just the way I roll. But I sent them all the pictures. My first best friend, I'm best friend since kindergarten. Preschool, kindergarten. Her mom and my mama were friends. And we spent a lot of time together. I still remember, I don't remember what the fuck we used to talk about. And then I just remember being in her face and a smile. She looked like Camila Cardoso that played for the Chicago Sky. And every time I see Camilla, I'm like, you did good tonight, girl. She's just not that tall. But, she's my bestie. She was. I love that woman to death. Love that woman to death. Oops. Like, hey. If I can, my other best friend, my building best friend, he the one that got me into, who really got me converted over to rap. In my house, we weren't allowed to listen to rap. And at that age, he like, look, I got a song I need you to hear. This song's so cool. And you know what song that was? This fool introduced me to? He introduced me to Dre Day. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. That was he's like, And then, he the one that got me into Eminem. He like, I got another song by Dr. Dre. Because Dr. Dre was his favorite as much as he didn't want to admit it. He wanted to be Eminem. I'm Eminem. You'll be Dr. Dre. So, that's 2 Dre songs. So obviously, you like Dr. Dre, man. But he introduced me to Guilty Conscience. He's like, you gotta learn the lyrics, man, so we can sing the lyrics together. So I learned both parts. It was cool, right? The reason why I'm an Eminem fan. I was boy bands, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men. I like Blackstreet a little. I tried to get into Blackstreet. It was something about Blackstreet I just couldn't fuck with. You know. But I did like Boys. I loved Boys to Men. Then I started getting into my Jagged Edge 112, trying to feel them out. Like, fuck that. Boy bands started to die. Then that put me in with the, Cisco's and shit. Like I said, I started doing rap. Really got into rap. Shady Aftermath. Then G Unit hit. G Unit! We were in it. But that was by the time we hit high school. I was definitely shady the fuck out. Shady Aftermath. He was the one that put me on Guilty Conscience. Said we can listen to that shit in the house. What the fuck is this shit? Dad didn't care too much. That's when he started buying me. Like, he bought, for Christmas, I remember he bought me, my dad, he bought me, Pastor Troy, Wanna Be a Baller. Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, getting laid tonight. I was like, this shit was nuts. The things you remember, I ain't broke. Just had to go through a lot to get stable. Never been broke. Never been a brokey. Not been a little poor. Never been a brokey. There is a difference. But yeah, things you remember, man. Fifth grade, like, damn. That's one of my favorite years in elementary school. So I think that's the only year they put me and her in the same class. They kept us both separate. And I think that's kind of why I feel like it's a separation between us, even though me and her, we really liked each other. Like, genuinely. She was our neighbor, too. We lived on the second floor. She lived on the third floor. Like, number one and number two came out the same building. We in the building, baby. Right. Number one in our class and number two came out the same building. Our parents didn't play that bullshit. Her sister hot too. That's neither here nor there. Don't tell her I said that. Nah. Ask me a dumbass question. I want 2 girlfriends. I'm like, I didn't even know I could do that. I could do that? You're bullshitting me. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Oh, but you can, young grasshopper. Said the voice in my head. Oh shit, I forgot I was doing stuff over here. You should be ready to empty. Turn you on. Turn you on. Let's turn you on. Let's open you. What you looking like over here? Let's empty you. Turn you on. Turn you on. Open you. That's empty. Turn you off. Where you at? Which means we can turn off our incinerator plants. 1, 2, 3. Are we missing one? Turn that off. That's empty. Shut that down. Turn off our incinerator plants because they're empty. Turn that off. Turn off our incinerator plant. I didn't open up another one. Oops, sorry about that. Because that's empty. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
If I put my butt plug out my ass and you don't put that shit in your mouth like a pass.
So, alright, shorty, just because you hot don't mean you get that. Just because you want it, you want the freakiness. Gotta be worth it. The way you talk, girl, make it sound like you ain't worth it. Do you think it's mandatory? Somebody put the butt plug out your ass into the mouth. Gotta be worth it, boo. I'm not saying I would, I'm not saying I wouldn't. What I'm saying is, don't get ahead of yourself. You know what I mean? Go too steep. Thought it was mandatory. That's where you fucked up at. No. I might pull the butt plug out your ass. Put it in my mouth. Who knows? But to think it's mandatory, boo. To think it's mandatory. Who the hell do you think you are, man? The attitude just ruined you doing some freaky shit with it. Gotta learn when to hold them. Gotta learn when to fold them. Gotta learn when to shut the fuck up. Just saying. Like I was talking about the other extreme. You talk yourself out of more pussy and dick than you can talk yourself into. Gotta know when to shut the fuck up. Tell me what I should do. My bitch. Hold up. Hold up. You know what I mean? Learn to shut the fuck up. Let shit happen. Point of trying to teach a motherfucker, or you not let a motherfucker know. My God, if it's good enough for. What am I trying to say? If you want a man to do it, gotta be good enough for you. Are you willing to put your own butt plug in your ass, baby? If I pull your butt plug out and put it in your ass, you gonna shut the fuck up? Suck on that thing like a pacifier? If not, don't expect somebody to do it. I might be freaky enough to do it, but I also might be freaky enough to pull it out and put it in your mouth. Now, shut up, bitch. Cry about that. Like, huh? I never asked you to swallow. You chose to do that yourself. Before I learned to control this thing, I've almost shot my eye out. Oh, gotta learn to control that thing there. Aim away from your face. That's the first rule of learning how to use a gun. Every guy's first experience. Never look into the barrel. Might sound freaky. Don't mean it ain't true, boo. Don't mean it. Almost shot my out. Right. I'm like, ah, you wanna let it all drip down on my face, boo. You know, I'll make you get a nice one. You want it to drip down. Nope. Not here to already have the conversation about squirting. I don't know if I want to know the answer. But, I mean, hey, not against it. Not, look, you know what? I don't know how we got on this conversation. Girl talking about putting out butt plugs got us on this conversation. That dirty tramp. Gotta be willing to be a little freaky. Am I right or am I right? A little freaky. Alright. Listen, baby. That's all over your face. Like, well, it gotta work both ways, buddy. Yeah. Like, come on my face. Just is what it is. Freaky are you, freaky. Put a dog park there. I didn't make the rules to this shit. I just know that when it comes to getting laid and what goes on in the bedroom, it's your own business. I sent this picture to one of the girls. I don't like talking about people, but she was a little slow. My brother was 2 years behind me. She did the 6th grade with me, and she did the 6th grade with him. Then I think she was already like a year or so behind. But, all fairness, she was the equivalent of a dumb blonde in the black community. Because boy, was she fucking hot. She was fucking smoking. And she's still hot. In all fairness. Got your back, boo. Never know. Right, like in all fairness, she was hot. Smoking freaking hot. We're gonna work on that corner over there. Make sure one small section. I'm not gonna do too much. Still. Her brother was cool as shit. I fucked up my ankle. I fractured my ankle hooping with her brother. Her brother was one of the top prospects at the time when it came to hooping. Him and his best friend, his name was Travis Scott. Him and his best friend, I used to, they used to hang around the neighborhood a little bit. And like, man. I was hooping with him and again his best friend because we all were in the same neighborhood, hooping at the school. He went up for the rebound, I ran up for the rebound, my brother went up for the rebound. I came down on my brother's ankle. I think it was my brother's ankle. I came down on somebody's ankle. Fucked up. But, people were afraid of him in the neighborhood. So sometimes I gotta remember I'm plugged up. Alright? Motherfuckers didn't have the I can't say advantages, the privileges I had, I guess. That's why I said motherfuckers was afraid of him. I was afraid of him. Hell no, I ain't going over there. What the fuck y'all talking about? No shit. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't hang with them just like you, man. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go hang with these motherfuckers. Deuces. They're the best hoopers in the neighborhood. Shit, I want to be one of the best hoopers in the neighborhood. Fuck you talking about? Now, are you a man or are you a bitch? Nope, bitching out today. You son of a bitch. I shit you not. But they knew I wasn't about that. At that point, I'm a student. I'm a nerd. Just getting into my athletic phase. Hooping with them, like, my hooping spot was 63rd and Hayes Drive, or the 63rd Street Beach. Their hooping spot was on 67th and Stony at the cages. They used to hoop at the cages. They always be, come to the cages, come to the cages. Like, I'm up here off the water, man. Y'all come down there. Like, it's hectic here, though. Real hoopers come here. Nah, that's because y'all caged in and ain't no out of bounds. Y'all ain't dealing with the fucking wind like I'm dealing with. I gotta shoot into the wind and shit. Like, that's why we hooping over here. They were cool as shit, though. I ain't gonna lie, they were the cool kids. His sister hot. His best friend cousin I had the biggest crush on. No. Like, she was in my class. She hot. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I still talk to him because, like, his cousin, brother. No, cool as shit. I fuck with him heavy. Papoose. That's what we call him. That's what they call him. Nah, I fuck with you, man. Remember fucking with him the other day on Facebook, like, Papoose. What up, Papoose? He's like, hey, nigga, I didn't even know you knew that name. Oh, yeah. I still remember that shit. It's a nerd. Let's get my ass beat. Because I got 3 brothers. You know, I got 2 brothers. And there's 3 of them. There's the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles and wrestling. So it was a lot of jumping off of furniture and fighting. Fake fighting that turned to real fighting. You know? Like, sit y'all ass down and do your homework. Homework's done, motherfucker. How you think it is? Go get my book. Go get my pencil. Get the notebook. Give your ass some work. Stupid bullshit. Can't do nothing around here. That's how I got into books. Like, I read just about the whole Goosebumps series. The Scholastic things when Pizza Hut used to give you the coupons for reading and shit. I used to come home with coupons every week for a personal pizza. Let me get my personal pizza because I'm about to read the shit out of this book. I think I read just about every Goosebumps there was. Then I got jealous because my cousin, she got the Fair Street Saga. I'm like, man, you got to level up. Then I got into gaming. Shit's a wrap. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm a gamer now. I see the light. I see the truth. But I love reading still, though. I still love reading. Mario starts talking Mario, Sonic. Like, who introduced them to this shit? Technically my dad. watching him game. Can I play? Fuck no. Not like that, but sometimes. Five or six. I remember digging through his drawer, pulling out the game system. Because like, I don't want y'all to break it while I'm gone at work. Going through his drawer, pulling out his game system, and hooking it up to the TV. At 5 or 6. I watched this shit enough. I know how to do this. Come in. How the fuck y'all turn on the game? Shit, you not. I've been gaming since 5, man. Okay. Let's double check our trash. We don't want trash to pile up. At 4, we empty the trash. At 4 or 5, we empty trash. That's why I have so many landfills. We empty one, we open the other. Because it's not much, we have little pollution in the area. Because our incinerators aren't running 24/7. Damn, that filled up fast. Then we open up the next landfill. So they dump there instead of dumping here or bringing it to the incinerator. Once that landfill is empty, in my head, this is how it goes. We test the soil. Is the soil still good enough for vegetation to grow or for grass to grow? In case we shut down the landfill, we can still use the land. If there's something killing the land, the soil, we have to figure out what it is so that we stop making those products all around so we don't destroy our planet. Landfills can never be filled. Just the holding ground for trash. What's our taxes? Oh, we're at 5%. We were lucky, y'all. High five, everybody. Good job. We're going back up to our normal 7. Why 7? High. 5 is our lowest. 7 is our normal. 10 is we got a project. No. 10 is we need a little bit more, right? If we got a big project, we might move it up to 12. 12% tax. But 7, we're lucky. We're lucky to have this land. We're lucky to be alive. We're lucky that everybody's contributing. 7th heaven. Lucky number 7. saying is we could use a little bit more because XYZ. If we got a big project, like let's say building a fucking rocket ship, we need a little bit more from everybody to contribute to build this rocket ship. And then we drop it back down to 5 after that stint. High 5 again, all around. Thanks everybody for contributing. All right, high 5 us as people. We will always and forever be in debt. There's no getting out of debt. Now, there's 2 ways to look at debt. You following me? I need you to listen, people. First, there's we're in debt to the world. What the fuck? How can we be in debt to the world? Shut the fuck up and stop panicking. Resources aren't infinite. Resources are finite. There may be an end to resources one day that we use. Therefore, we might, like I said, we might just run out one day. We might just run out. So, we have to manage resources. We're in debt to the world. End of the day. Resources, once we use resources, gone. Making our resources what? Making us in debt. First and foremost, we're in debt to the world. Secondly, there's the man-made things that we're in debt to. That's large. There's the man-made things we're in debt to. What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Okay, I want you to think this. Fire department, police department, our roads, our waterways, our garbage. None of those bring back a return. A good business bring back a return, right? None of those bring back in money. So just to have a fire department to put out your fire, because you can't cook it, you tried to drop a turkey into oil without letting it dry out first. Drop a frozen turkey into oil. You don't, water and oil don't mix. That's why you shouldn't drop a frozen turkey into oil. Things like that. It just, for that fire department to come out there, it costs. They gotta get paid to do their job before they go on strike. Like, fuck it, let them put it out. Because if they said fuck it, let them put it out, the fuck are we gonna do? But I hope the place don't burn down. Right? Right. That's all I expect you to say is right. What's the dog part? already got a playground. We don't need two playgrounds. What do we need, everybody? Park. That's what we need. So, things like that, just think law enforcement, think just things that require. It just require maintenance, parks, recreation. It requires somebody to maintain these parks, clean these parks, keep equipment up that don't bring back money. So we will always be in debt. Balancing the budget is we're spending in more than we're bringing in. And it's like, of course we are, you jackass. So don't let them. They like the fear of the budget. They distract you with the budget. Should we watch how we're spending or what the fuck we're doing? Yes. I completely agree with that 100%. Where the money is going. Where is the money going? Yes, we should follow that and watch that shit. I did not open up one here. I completely agree with that shit. But, yeah, we are going to need, I'll put landfill. There's going to be a neighborhood here. No. Yes. No. No. Okay. I'll combine this landfill and our industrial. Probably make this industrial and then put the landfill over here. Then this will be the neighborhood, like this. So we're always going to be in debt. Now, where's the money going is important. It's very, very, very important. Because, or not even just the money, the resources. It's important. Let's say we only have 1,000 hospitals we could build for the next 5 years. Where do those hospitals go? You know, that's important. Because remember, the budget isn't just about finances. It's about resources. Personally, I think we should have less universities and more community colleges. We should see community colleges like we see fucking liquor stores or high schools or elementary schools. Why? Because the next level of education shouldn't seem so far out of reach. Everything going digital. Only thing you're really filling classrooms with are seats and desks. A few monitors, computer monitors or TVs, LED TVs or something. But everything else could be done off a fucking tablet. Your books could be on the tablet. Your courses, your projects on a tablet. Like, all that shit could be done on a tablet. To be like, we need books. Higher education. You need teachers. You don't necessarily need books. Students can rent out tablets for the year. That's universities and community colleges. You should be able to be like, you know what? I want to go sign up for college today. And not feel like it's the last thing you'll ever sign up for. Because we should always encourage education. If you want to become smarter, you want to learn something, you might, like, my biggest thing here, being a grown ass man, you want to know what my biggest thing is that I'm still so embarrassed about? Where does our poop go? As a grown ass man, I can't tell you where our poop goes. Everybody says it goes into the sewer, and the sewer takes it to the ocean. As a grown ass man, I can't tell you where our poop go and what happens to our poop after we flush the toilet. I should be able to be like, you know what? I want to learn about our sanitation. Get my ass up and go to school for a semester to learn about sanitation. Without it costing $10 million and without it being a big quest. It's only $10 million because universities that are so far and in between, which means they could charge XYZ as a private college. Community colleges are far less cheaper. Be like 100, 150 bucks for a class, for a semester. $150 for 8 weeks, which is 2 months. 8 to 12 weeks, 2 to 3 months to learn something. Like, that's not bad. Motherfuckers spend $150 on Sheen. But just to be able to get up and go pay for a class, like, shit, fuck it. I want to learn this shit. I got an extra $150. That should be accessible to everybody in this country. Not personally, or around the world. Education makes the world go round. But I'll be back. I keep doing that because I'm like, let me make a run. 2 seconds. Because the more we educate ourselves, or the more we are educated on a topic, the more solutions we have, or the more creative minds we have working on a solution. Canada Dry, caffeine-free ginger ale. Yeah, give me another 5 minutes. I'll be back. Watch my city blossom and grow. Where? Up. Got it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, you guys. Uh, had to go poopy. So yeah, like I was saying, uh, we'll never balance the deficit, and we will. We need less universities, more community colleges. And that's where I left off on the conversation. As a grown man, I can't tell you where our poop goes. Not being able to tell you where our poop goes after we flush is a big issue. That issue starts with education. We flush, poop goes down the drain. Goes to a processing plant, becomes processed, and then where? Say to the ocean. Are you sure it goes to the ocean? I'm just saying it goes to the ocean. All right, like where does it go? And that's important to know. We could pretend we know, but how many of us actually know? Making it a very important question. Let's go to the community. Because industrial tends to deal with a lot. Industrial fire can be very nasty if not maintained properly, not contained. Now this is where our next neighborhood is going to go. This area. Like a little community like so. Behind them, build those out. Build that out. And then we just let them play Monopoly. What do I mean by play Monopoly? I'm not going to stop them from buying bigger land, but it requires 2 empty spaces to be like, let me occupy those 2 empty spaces. They got to be next to each other. Build on both properties. Where does a good go? That's industrials working up here. Big street. this is the next community. Dumbass. Why am I such a dumbass? Or should I delete that? Keep separating it. Fuck it. I already have it. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? First thing before I run out of space. Education is important. Best universities, more community college. tracks together. Trying to go back and forth. Create a line here to here to here to here to here. Now we'll complete it. Now we'll create another line from here, going backwards from here. We got bus routes, we got train. This one got the elevated track. Same thing here, subways, train. Everywhere it's just about connected. Gotta connect over here. Trash check again. Finally, you're empty. I can shut down those incinerators. How much do you got? Right, because you should have been empty into the incinerator because the people aren't gone. Alright, take that shit straight to the incinerator. Gotta have jobs, industrial jobs too. Industrial jobs hire a lot of the community. Factory jobs, no matter what you're building. I want to make this beachfront. I gotta wait a second. got a high density area here. We need a big park area. Industrial. Industrial. Let me switch over to community. Communities are separated by a school, by a street of schools. Sometimes. Park, so that there are schools. Parks. Tourist area. We got buses, we got subways, we got trains. They blew up pretty fast, didn't they? What's alright? Where we at, y'all? Good job. Let's go to 10 just to be. Because we built the train. Because we built the train. So that's 10 for us. While we're at it, put us a bus line. Bus to boat. My bus is here. Cool. And let's create a line. That's not on issue. That's kind of. It's not really an industry. Started here. First stop here. Go on the outside. Two blocks. Stop here. Here. Stop there. Stop there. That was sweet. That's one block. That's not the corner. Just a measure. Stop. Let's see. Kind of want one up here. Up in the middle. We'll start you here. Stop. Add a stop. Stop here. miss my stop? No. Yeah. Ah. Whoops. Stop there. This will stop. I don't know why I'm done. Here. More for the local. Train. So it'll take you around the communities. Then this one take you around the outskirts. Like I say, you don't want to stop every, I don't know. Like, hopefully it makes sense. Then again, you got the trains to take you around the bigger community. I'm still going to exercise. I'm not done exercising. I just ate. It's a little hot in here. Sorry, got distracted. So. Majority of the other side. It's going to be majority. Pardon me. Separate you. Get rid of that one. Actually, get rid of that. Gotta redo it. If you're asking why, you obviously never lived in a high density place. You're gonna live in a high density place. You need park. Separate that with the road. Or it's too much. Let's put a street here. Why am I like this? Building's gonna fail. People have nowhere to park. Because there's no room for growth. Growth is important for the community. Survive. Because we can't own cars. Can't own cars. Feel like the poor. It'd be up, a bit low. I mean, no on the street parking. It's gonna be fucking horrible. Like, look how thick those buildings are. They're gonna grow up to be good, tall buildings. Like those. Fucking millions ain't no on the street park. Fuck am I supposed to park? Before you what you say about bitches? They're britches. back there for officers. On the other side, officers on the other side. Right here, and then we'll let them build up, and we'll see what the community brings in so many words. Then once they start this, becoming a bad, see how it looks, and my God, I want to do this. Yes. Garbage. That industrial is doing well. It's doing very well. Back to what I was saying. That's what y'all need. I'll put that over here. Give me a roll. We will put cemetery. We can. I play a lot of video games. There'll be so many video games. Like, where the fuck am I supposed to start? Still got all that to go. Well, yeah, we're at 10%. Yeah, I'm done with the bus route for now, everybody. So, we let the rest of the community build up first before we go across. So we can lower the taxes back. Yeah, we should be at 7. Everything should be at 7. We're all lucky. Get to see a new day and work towards the future. Just Forest Preserve. Along with this is our farming land. All reserved for farming. This is our docks for tourists. Like, they talking that bullshit because we got 2 of those things right there. I don't know what they're talking about. Gotta have farming land. Whoops. Bus. Technically, residential. Damn, can't even drive in this video game, by the way. something like here? Got big bricks. Who I got? Oh, thinking about sending in the reserves. Whoops. Nope. Let's say 6 land. Just to show you where I started to be like, this shit ain't easy. Here is the first map I ever did. This really the only game I got multiple saves. Wait, is it? Nah, that's not it. That's not it at all. I fucked up the lake here. I was like, oh, fuck that. Doomed. That's not the one I was thinking of. I think it's this one. That was an early save of Doomed. I feel like I didn't learn from my mistakes. This is our industrial area. This was our landfill. Thought I needed multiple. Horrible. Ugly. Disgusting. We'll do this one if not so doomed. Never forget where you came from. It's cleaner. It's better. It's our solar farm. Top of the mountains. It's improved, right? Then the lady, those guys, Sims character Gab Games. This is the city she run. Cause I got a story for her, so I can work on it. This was more so a test city to start testing out things. And I like that. That's what I say. Ooh. Not much. Small little space. Sexy man. Boom. That's that. GG, good game, Gap Games, gapgames.com.